Good day and thank you for joining us on Beetv News Update at 3. I am Liberateman Johanna. Now the news in details. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Olatubosun Oloyede, has officially flagged off Operation Savannah Shield, a new military initiative aimed at restoring peace and strengthening security across Kwara State and parts of neighboring Niger State. The operation comes amid growing concerns over the movement of terrorist elements from the Sahel region through the Kanji axis into several communities, leading to a surge in attacks described by security authorities as alarming and a serious threat to national stability. Speaking of the launch, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Olatubosun Oloyede, said Operation Savannah Shield will focus on reclaiming affected community, restoring laws and order, and addressing security gaps in forested and ungoverned areas often exploited by criminal elements.
The Joint Task Force will cover the entire Kwara State and parts of Niger State. Its primary mandate is to secure lives and property, neutralize terrorists and criminal elements, disrupt kidnapping networks, and restore law and order within the joint operational area. This operation will be intelligence-driven, community-focused, and intelligence in execution.
One is really impressed at the short time this deployment has taken to come into place. I thank the Chief of Defense Staff for making this happen very quickly. We're truly relieved with this deployment. People will sleep better now, seeing this deployment coming into form.
The All Progressive Congress (APC) has elected more than 1,500 delegates in ward congresses across Rivers State. Party leaders monitor the process in Obio Akpo local government area, in other words, in what many observers describe as a significant boost to the party's mobilization drive for President Bola Tinubu. The report.
Ahead of next month's national convention of the APC, the party faithfully turned out across all 319 wards in the state to commence the delegate election process. The state APC chairman led national officials to monitor proceedings in Ward 1, Obio Akpo local government area, in what quickly evolved into a strong show of grassroots political strength. Party leaders hailed the turnout as clear proof of the strength of the All Progressive Congress as it positions itself for the 2027 presidential race.
The Yoruba people, we trust one people, that exercise will be very peaceful. If for nothing else, your son, the Speaker of the 10th Assembly of Rivers State, is here seated, and he had assured me on our way that the exercise will be very, very smooth and very, very, very successful.
Tell Mr. President that in the last few months, under the emergency rule, he approved the construction of a school project in Elios. As we speak, that project is about 85% complete. And first week of April, Elios people will go to the site of the school project and the project will be commissioned. And Mr. President, we know that APC is already doing something in Ward 1.
Members voted overwhelmingly for all 5 candidates, granting them the mandate to represent Ward 1 at the forthcoming Congress of Obio Akpo local government area scheduled to hold in the coming days.
We are quite hopeful that Mr. President will declare his intention to run for a second term. And we have resolved that we are going to give him all the support that he needs. Mr. President is doing well and he is doing a lot to improve the security, the economy of this country. Our people truly appreciate his efforts, and we have resolved that the best way to give him the support is to make sure that we make the party strong here in Ward 1, here in Obiakpo and here in Rivers State.
At the final stage of the congresses, the process will be streamlined to 9 elected delegates who will join statutory delegates at the National Convention of the All Progressive Congress, where the party's presidential flag bearer will emerge. Naomi Ewere, reporting from BTV News.
President Bola Tinubu has held a closed-door meeting with the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Deko, at the presidential villa in Abuja. The sports administrator briefed the president on progress recorded in the sports sector in 2025 and sought approval for several proposed projects for the 2026 sporting year. The report.
And there are so many approvals that the president have given, and so we had to brief him on the stage of execution and also the plans for 2026. And so far so good. The president is very happy, he's very excited with the progress, and he's still giving the unwavering support and the push that we need to be able to deliver on the mandate to create a sports economy in Nigeria. Now he has approved that the board of the Anti-Doping Agency of Nigeria should be constituted, which is one of the conditions WADA want to see was achieved. Already Nigeria has been cleared and a clean country in sports, so we are really on the right track. And there are so many other approvals that Mr. President have given today that are for the benefit of sports going forward. Last year was huge. We made almost 375 medals across all sports. Contributed about 1.2% of the GDP in the third quarter of 2025, about 50 billion of private sector funding.
The federal government, in partnership with the Northwest Governors Forum and development partners, has launched state action plans on durable solutions for internally displaced persons in Katsina State and Zamfara State. The initiative signals a strategic shift from emergency response to structured recovery, reintegration, and long-term development planning. The report.
The launch, held in Abuja, brought together federal and state leaders to redefine the Northwest region's response to internal displacement. For years, interventions have largely focused on relief efforts such as food distribution, temporary shelter, and camp management. However, speakers at the event stressed that displacement must not be addressed as a broader development challenge. Officials said the new framework prioritizes livelihood restoration, infrastructure rehabilitation, social cohesion, and governance strengthening, with progress to be monitored across the Northwest region.
Displaced brothers and sisters in Zamfara and Katsina and across the Northwest Nigeria, your government sees you, your government is accountable to you, and your restoration to safety, dignity, and self-reliance is not negotiable.
To drive this process in a structured and sustainable manner, the Forum will establish a social development unit within the Northwest Governors Forum Secretariat. This unit will serve as a coordination and delivery platform supporting member states with policy alignment, implementation oversight, partnership engagement, and fair learning.
At the federal level, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction said the initiative aligns with the federal government's One Humanitarian, One Poverty Response framework, which is designed to integrate displacement data into the National Social Register and link affected persons to poverty reduction programs.
This launch signals something deeper. It signals that Nigeria's durable solutions agenda will be state-led, nationally aligned, and globally supported.
Durable solutions are not only a humanitarian concern, they are an investment in stability, economic productivity, and long-term resilience.
The Ministry of Education has also pledged to establish learning centers where necessary and expand access to educational opportunities for vulnerable and displaced populations. Naomi Ewere, reporting from Beetv News.
The Nigerian Export Processing Zones Authority has approved and issued a free trade zone license to harvest field industries to enable the local manufacturing of next-generation, long-lasting insecticidal bed nets in Shagamu, Ogun State. PVAC National Coordinator Dr. Abdul Mukhtar said the initiative aligns with President Bola Tinubu's agenda to expand local manufacturing, strengthen health sovereignty, and build a more resilient national health system. For NETCEL Managing Director Dr. Olufemi Ogunyemi, the license supports a national health security priority and demonstrates how the Free Trade Zone scheme can accelerate critical local manufacturing.
Is really encouraging local manufacturers to thrive to do the same thing. In this particular zone, the initial investment is estimated to be about $30 million. It's going to produce 10 million bed nets, but there are also other projects, including the manufacturing of blood products to tackle serious illnesses in Nigeria. This is the first also in partnership with a major Chinese company that is coming in the next couple of months. So declaring this area a free trade zone is providing a lot of incentives. And these incentives will really turn around the game. This is going to be a game changer in the manufacturing sector in Nigeria.
Baranda Mbigi, the 7th senator for the Southeast Senatorial District of Rivers State, has passed away at the age of 64. The sudden news of his death has sent shockwaves across the state, with Governor Siminalayi Fubara expressing deep sadness over the loss of one of Rivers State's prominent political figures. Senator Mbigi was the chairman of the Senate Committee on Works and was widely recognized as a leading voice in Rivers State's politics of organic extraction. He played a key role in advocating for development projects across his district and was known for his dedication to public service. He was also a strong supporter of the FCT minister, often aligning with initiatives aimed at national development. His colleagues and constituents have mourned his passing, remembering him as a committed legislator and a steadfast advocate for his people. The political community and the citizens of Rivers State join in praying that his soul may rest in peace. The Lagos State Sports Trust Fund Board, led by Chairman Mr. Eniton Oshodi, paid a courtesy visit to Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu in his house at Lagos Marina. The governor urged the board to use their network and expertise to enhance sports infrastructure and development across the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu expressed confidence in the board's ability to drive positive change in Lagos State sports sector, highlighting several international standard facilities planned for the state. The Sports Trust Fund is expected to play a central role in implementing projects that will elevate the state's sports profile and provide opportunities for athletes at all levels.
To help see how we can support funding, I will implore that you also look for ways to deploy those resources in grassroots sports, school sports, and sporting activities that would encourage growth, from our various divisions.
The government is spending a lot of money on sports, but it's never enough. Not in a mega city like Lagos, 20 million plus people. We need facilities. We need to support athletes, and we all know the talents that abound in sports in Lagos. So we know the private sector. We know what they want us to do, and the government is spending the money in the right way. So I think we can make a big success very quickly in the short term. But of course, the great plan is a long-term plan for the development of sports in Lagos.
You're still watching Beetv News Updates while we go on a short break. Do stay with us.
I am Amade Dexmod Enabulele, the Executive Chairman, Edo State Sports Commission. Esteemed people of Edo State, the second Niger Delta Games are here. I warmly invite every resident on behalf of Edo State government to come and witness the excitement of the biggest regional games taking place right here in Benin City from 20th to 27th February 2026. The opening ceremony is scheduled to hold at the iconic Samuel Bermuda Stadium on Friday, beginning from 5 p.m. I encourage families, youths, and sport lovers to come out in large numbers to support the athletes and enjoy world-class competition as we host the rest of Niger Delta people in our dear states. Together, let us showcase the hospitality and passion of Edo State as we make this edition of the Games memorable.
The Niger Delta Games are here. From Friday, February 20th to 27, 2026, Benin City, the heartbeat of the nation, proudly hosts the second Niger Delta Games. Over 3,000 athletes from 9 Niger Delta states competing, connecting, celebrating excellence. This is more than competition. It is about talent discovery and nursing and nurturing the future champion of our region. Beyond oil, the Niger Delta Development Commission is boldly intervening in youth and sport development, building dreams, creating opportunities, and uniting the region through sport. The Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpeolo, together with the Edo State Sports Commission, warmly welcome all participating state governors and their contingents to the heartbeat capital, the land of rich culture and renowned hospitality. Governor Okpeolo urged every Edo sons and daughter, come out and be part of the biggest regional sports fiesta of our time. Benin City will be alive with sporting excellence, vibrant energy, and a business boom across the metropolis. The Edo State government says thank you to Dunamis Icon Limited United and the Niger Delta Development Commission for bringing the games to the native home of sport, Benin City. Edo people, let's embrace the game. The second Niger Delta Games, one region, one dream, one unforgettable experience.
We are Niger Delta.
Welcome back. Lastly, in sports news, former Wayne Rooney has revealed he would prefer Arsenal to win the season's Premier League title ahead of rivals Manchester City and Liverpool, citing his loyalty to former club Manchester United. Rooney acknowledged City dominance on the manager Pep Guardiola, but said the title race remains open and could be decided by key fixtures involving the leading contenders. He noted that emotionally charged matches and demanding schedules towards the end of the season would play a crucial role in determining the eventual champions. The former England striker added the potential meetings between the title challengers, including possible clashes in the UEFA Champions League and decisive league encounters, could shape the outcome of the race. Despite the tight competition, Rooney predicted Arsenal would narrowly emerge as champions. And that's it in our news updates. Thank you for joining us. To stay tuned with also more updates in our major news at 6. I am Libris Manjurina. Enjoy the rest of your day.